I'm the rootin'-ass, tootin'-ass, ruthless mutant with a Ruger grip. Roy Rogers reloaded, rebooted, I'm on some future shit. Shooting scripts, movie clips, holster full of brutal quips. Cowboy and computer chips, so bulldogs and producer kits. Leather jacket, metal studs, stomping in the wasteland. Bible in the backpack, flask in the same hand. Halo on a heathen, heater in the waistband. Train in a shootout, praying while the flames dance. Funny road of mine, I'm drawing on my trauma. Turn the drama into dollars, turn the dollars into armor. Every scar is a saga, every bar is a barber. Spin the chamber on the paper, every phrase a problem solver. Dust bowl lungs, but the breath still blessed. Sunrise, gunfight, blaze in my chest. If death wanna dance, let him step, say when. I'll just tip my hat, tell him try that again, yeah. Roy rides again, kick the doors off the frame. Hey. Spurs in the third, but my name in the flames. Badass anthem, I'm cussing through the pain. I don't give a fuck, that's the price of the fame. Roy rides again, make the sky turn red. Thunder in my heart, heavy steel in my legs. If life wants smoke, tell it say that then. I die on my feet before I bow my head. I'm the quick draw, quick guard, scripts, carving split logs. Hit squads get picked off, slick talk, I flip bombs. Crisscross the pitfalls, piss off the big dogs. 6 shots, spit tick-tock, they drift off in thick form. Addictions of links, pinning sentence of lynching. Hang down from a dead limb with dreams from the friction. From kitchen table wishes, dirty dishes, eviction. To big screen, the pictures, now the mission's conviction. I'm the outlaw, Vaggle Rivers, phantom in the phantom. Turn a tantrum to an anthem. Every tantrum gets a ransom. From the canyon to the mansion, still I'm dancing with my tantrums. Call it passion when I'm crashing through the path of every standing. Fuck fear, low faith, let it kick like a mule. Turn my tears into tools, build a throne from the bruise. If the past wanna crash, every planet I choose, I just laugh, let it match, let it burn in my boots, yeah. Roy rides again, kick the doors off the frame. Spurs in the dirt, put my name in the flames. Badass anthem, I'm cussing through the pain. I don't give a fuck, that's the price of the fame. Roy rides again, make the sky turn red. Thunder in my heart, heavy steel in my legs. If life wants smoke, tell it say that then. I die on my feet before I bow my head. Ride till the wheels fall, feel that fear fall. Every fucking farrier is a field call. Ghosts in the canyon, still cheer y'all. Screaming draw first, stand tall, never kneel y'all. Ride through the hellfire, hat tilted sideways. Heaven in the crosshair, sin in the highways. If the reaper wanna race in my driveway, tell him saddle up, bitch, we can die on my day. Let's go. Roy rides again, kick the doors off the frame. Spurs in the dirt, put my name in the flames. Badass anthem, I'm cussing through the pain. I don't give a fuck, that's the price of the fame. Roy rides again, make the sky turn red. Thunder in my heart, heavy steel in my legs. If life wants smoke, tell it say that then. I die on my feet before I bow my head.
Rheotaxis versus John Wayne. It's about to go down.
I step in the barn, boots, cake, brain, wire, war mode. Saw the swirling sunbeam sword glow through the door fold. John Wayne, jaw clenched, that old school porch pole. Cigarette hanging, ego bigger than his horse, yo. Roy in the corner chair, creak, vinyl, his crack. Ghost to the west on wax, needle kiss back. Trigger stomp, heavy that hoof talk, click, clack like boy. If you swing first, you might not get back. Wayne Park City, kid, you ain't built for a fist fight. I laugh, I break bricks, you just break in the big light. Shuttlecock stands, hips lock, grips tight. Farman thick with the myth of the big night. Swing wild, beer breath, bar stool, haymaker, telegraph, hook, whole arc like a hay raker. Slip, pivot, sidestep, bar, floor, play, shaker, bouncing on the balls on my feet like a wave breaker. Bare knuckle in the barn, I was born for this. Like a pack of wolves attack, you get torn to bits. We could gunfight like the quick and the dead, but rather knock you out with a heel kick to the head. Bare knuckle in the barn, I was born for this. Like a pack of wolves attack, you get torn to bits. We could gunfight like the quick and the dead, but rather knock you out with a heel kick to the head. Second round, silence, Roy leaning in, brim low. Guitar-lick looped in my head like a film score. String swells like a yell, kill that hero. Kill the fake script, keep Listen, I don't praise cowboys, I side with the ghosts in the canyon. Iron in hand, but my heart in the hands of the tribe that was branded abandoned. You glamorize dragline, stagecoach landmines, painted your fanfics handsome. John Wayne frames, but the film stock changed. Now the same shots running on Samson. You worship that settler aesthetic, leather and lead, but it's death when I vet it. Line up the legends you edited, turn every heroic endeavor to evidence that it. Cherokee camps in the trees, family is scattered like leaves in the breeze. You set treaties on fire, then preaching the peace, while you sharpen the teeth on the deeds. Roy Rogers in the background, crackle, Luke, I'm scratching his image in half with the truth. That lawman over you package for youth was a mask for the massacres drafted in suits. While man's spirit was plunder, thunder you summoned on mothers and brothers. You etched that agenda in westerns and sold the designer to cover the gutters. I don't ride for your white ass, ride for the ones you erased. You built your name on their pain ass. Why every friend get the praise? You wrote legends in red on the map, then lied about the lines you drew. You call that grit, I call it a trap. I'm set for the right to shine. Hands up for the tribes you tried to bury. Every ghost get a voice in the prairie. You ain't brave, you just carry. Guns for a script you inherited. Hands up for the roots you tried to sever. Every cut made the spirit live better. You were forever in temporary letters. I'm here to correct that ledger. You staged that sunrise on stolen soil, then sold it in reels as royal. Called it frontier, but the fronts were fear. Every trail that you traced was turmoil. Stick up sermons on Sunday, gunplay Monday, bloodstains one way. You love saying outlaws hunted, but who named the hunted wanted in the first place? You framed that shot at the showdown, chest puffed up, whole town thrown down, close up, cut to the cold chrome load sound, slow pan over some lone man so proud. But you cropped out women in smoke clouds, kids in the creek when the homes drown. Turn that real now, we see both rounds. Every bullet in the script hit a throat now. I flip your folklore, fold your format, rewind myths, then I torch your store tracks. Horseback heroes, more like war rats, marching on graves, there was more than guard at. Your idols ain't odd bonds, icons, Oscon, every last one died on tight with the bright yarn. That phrase when the right song shines on. I don't ride for your white hat, I ride for the ones you erased. You built your name on their pain net, why every friend get replaced? You wrote legends in red on the map, then lied about the lines you drew. You call that grit, I call it a trap. I'm sending it back to ya. Hands up for the tribes you tried to bury. Every ghost get a voice in the prairie. You ain't brave, you just carry. Guns for a script you inherited. Hands up for the roots you tried to sever. Every cut make the spirit live better. You wrote forever in temporary letters. I'm here to correct that ledger. Who you call outlaw when the law carved scars in the clay? Who you call savage when the civil came sick with a plague? You direct the tale, then you play the saint, but the truth is nothing could erase the pain.
Well, happy
Rheotaxis in the saddle, riding runoff in the gravel. River veins, rusted trains, I'm in the ruckus of the travel. From the mud flats, flood maps, bloodline of the cattle. Where a kid named Lynn Sly learned to wrestle with the shadow. Portsmouth porch talk, granddad with the chaw stain. Handshake hanging heavy, said the boy had raw flame before the stage name. Fame, cameras in the car chases. Just a shot in the humming hymns in the small bar basement. Steel town, sunset, sulfur in the sky dome. Cheap boots, thin coat, walking that Ohio. Hunger in his diaphragm, starlight in his eyes though. Said you can't rope a rainbow, but you can ride hope. Riding the range with a roar from a lean little boy to a scream feeling cowboy. Yeah. Trail dust on my voice, but the dream cut deep. Never bleed from the loud noise. Yeah. From Portsmouth pain to the posters go for your names. If you made it out the riverbank, I can break these chains. Riding the Brady artist with the flow shift, follow with the force drift. Current in my cortex, core set no orbit. You enter with the lariat, Linda get the orbit. From horse stalls, poor walls, chorus in the chorus. Grandpa pouring black coffee, vinyl on the crack table. Needle hit the hist in the past, turned to pack fables. He used to sit right here, boy, same chip chair. Said the road looks long till you get somewhere. That's legend in the lava stage, gravel on the marble page. Before the silver holsters, he was working off a wage. Barn roofs, leaking rain, lungs full of alfalfa haze. He still stood straight, said faith is a fragile blaze. Double park problems, we just double up the courage. If he tunneled through the tunnel, I can bulldoze my burdens. From the unit in the lunch pail to the posters in the curtains. I'm a rust belt outlaw, rehearsing every sermon. Riding the range with Roy, from a lean little boy to a scream feeling cowboy. Trail dust on my voice, but the dream cut deep, never bleed from the loud noise. Yeah, from Portsmouth pain to the posters, gold foil names. If he made it out the riverbank, I can break these chains. Riding the range with Roy. If he flipped that script, I can twist my fate in joy. From Slider Rogers, same soul change letters. From cold winters to stagecoach sweaters. If a shot kid sidekick turn widescreen center, then a shot kid like this can rewrite his center. Read axes in my arteries, I aim for the hardest dreams. With a rapid slap back, that's where you harvest dreams. Hollywood's a Hollywood if you forget the roots. So I keep my granddad's porch in the heel of my boots up. Riding the range with Roy, from a lean little boy to a screen filling cowboy. Trail dust on my voice, but the dream cut deep, never bleed from the loud noise. Yeah, from Portsmouth pain to the posters, gold foil names. If he made it out the riverbank, I can break these chains. Riding the range with Roy. If he flipped that script, I can twist my fate in joy. Hey, keep riding, keep riding. Yeah. I'm the ranch hand ransack, a rap scallion. Riding past rattlers, cast iron medallion. Cowboy in a casket of chrome black stallions. Giddy up syllables, gallop through battalions. Host of the flows, it's a ghost in a fold. Gold-plated tongue, every quote turns cold. Old West Soul with a stone age code. I corral whole crowds in a 4-bar road. Lasso the pattern, I'm dragging the cadence. Bragging in Latin, I'm branding the pages. Stagecoach brain with the flame in the basement. Crack open phrases like safe door cases. Canteen of kerosene, speech on scorches. Preach on porches, bleach these corpses. Teach these orphans how to leap off torches. Land on beats like a 3-shot chorus. I ride out, silver spurs and subwoofers. Dust clouds, every doubt gets run through first. From the saloon to the summit, I don't lose nerve. Turn pain into prairie hymns, I undo curses. I ride out, hat low, heart full of gravel. Every hoof print maps how far I travel. From the last stop, past shock, past all shackles. If they ask who lit that sky, tell them Roy raised the cattle. I'm the 6-string slinger with a slick scheme center. Flip clean scriptures in a split screen mirror. Pick these inners, every 16's inner. Hit 3 triggers, make a big scene shimmer. Spurs on the record when the needle drops. Read these plots like a riddle real doc. Bleed these blocks with a steel toe trot. Every still frame thought is a field of view shot. I'm a black hat prayer and a crack flash hair for the syntax stare and the backlash fair. I just bare fangs tear through the backtrack. Airbag rap snap tear out the crash match. Double entendre, trouble in armor. I brand every stanza, muzzle full karma. Barn door heart with a buckery of lava. To dark horse scars to a country of honor. I ride out, silver spurs and subwoofers. Dust clouds, every doubt gets run through first. From the saloon to the summit, I don't lose nerve. Turn pain into prairie hymns, I undo curses. I ride out, hat low, heart full of gravel. Every hoof print maps how far I travel. From the last stop, past shock, past all shadows. If they ask who lit that sky, tell them Roy raised the cattle. Yeah. High noon, halo, thunder on the range. Every scar's a payload. Every loss I change, take aim at the dark. Draw fast, don't flinch. Write hope in the bark of a life unhinged. I ride out, silver
Spurs and subwoofers. Dust clouds, every doubt gets run through first. From the saloon to the summit, I don't lose nerve. Turn pain into prairie hymns, I undo curses. I ride out, hat low, heart full of gravel. Every hoof print maps how far I travel. From the last stop, past shock, past all shackles. If they ask who lit that sky, tell them Roy raised the cattle.
I'm the last real running rusted sprocket in the booth. Celluloid sermon, pull a pistol out the proof. Roy Rogers on the platter, every scratch another truth. Spin the legend through the metal, let the phantom hit the roof. I'm a ghost in the gold-plated host, a holotropic. Hollow tips in the holy script, whole trip psychotropic. From the Korah to the crypt, I crush chips like a coda. Turn the cowboy into cold, then encode him in the holder. That's gun smoke, sun choke, desert in my lungs when the drums stroke. Dust, devil tongue twist, every lunge roll. Kick, clap, cutting shivers from the sample. Lasso syllables, I loop them like the lantern over anvils. You get stomped like a stampede. Who prints in the rhyme scheme? 6 shooters in my 16s. Click, breathe, big screams. Slide guitar crying through the cyclone. Old hymn humming in the pine cones. Black hat pulled down, eyes chrome. I ride a rhyme like a wild horse, mind blown. Welcome to the 6-shooter cinema. Spurs on the kick, pure venom in a minima. Turn the volume like you're twisting on a cylinder. Let the legend live again, louder than the minister. High noon, heart still beat through the dust storm. Every scar on the film is a love form. Bust the saloon to the stage, feel the rush roar. Roy riding through the bass like a blood host war. Y'all want rhyme acrobatics, I'm a saddle on Saturn, lashing patterns like a lariat, looping language till it shatters. I'm the marshal of the metronome, methodical marauder, make a metaphor metallic, then I drag it through the water. That's a baptism, backlash, backmax, black mass, backwoods, backstory, blast, back in whack tracks, no tricks in my voice, grapple ground like a grizzly. Every gritty little Rio in the grit gets busy. From the prairie to the projects, I project panoramas, turn a three-step into trauma, turn a drop into a mantra. Got a saddlebag of similes, a stable full of schemes. I can split a single sick and stuff a sentence in between. Slip a sheriff in the seraph in the Seraph magazine. Let the letters pull the lever, every line a guillotine. Yo. Slide guitar crying through the cyclone. Old hymn humming in the pine cones. Black hat pulled down, eyes chrome. I ride a rhyme like a wild horse, mind blown. Welcome to the 6-shooter cinema. Spurs on the kick, pure venom in the minima. Turn the volume like you're twisting on a cylinder. Let the legend live again, louder than the ministers. High noon, heart still beat through the dust storm. Every star on the film is a love form. A saloon to the stage, feel the rush roar. Roy riding through the bass like a blood host sworn. I came from a one-room screen with the roof leaking. Now it's red carpet rain in the booth. When I'm speaking from the barn door, hinges to the gold door, fringing every bar's a barbed wire fence. Still I'm singing. I took a tumbleweed dream, turned it tumble in the charts. Took a dusty old tape, made it thunder when you're hard. If a cowboy ghost can't glow in the dark, then took to pull your own tail from the tar. Third act, curtain crack, church bell, nerve snap. Heard that word stack, turn back, never rise. Protect from the outlaw when the pound come. Alchemist of the album, aiming anecdote act with the anguish. Author has now run, twisting tendons on existing tenants till you bounce, son. This guitar got a loud hum when it smashes over your brow.
Lightning on the Navajo trail.
I was raised where the canyon walls echo every secret that the sand recalls. Ancestors in the wind when the thunder talks. Footsteps in my bloodline, every stone they chalk. I was broke, but the broke turned to bold and cold. Holding hope in a rope made of oaths they told. Every quote that they spoke was a coded scroll. So I fold every moment in a molten soul. They said, kid, you're a long shot, lost in the wasteland. Now I'm carving whole constellations with my offhand. Talk grand, heart grand, I'm the last stand. Turn a bad plan man to a black horse dash. Fast hand, dust storm swirling in my rib cage. Then page diary became a rampage and big stage. I've been face first in the dirt by the cliff's edge. Now I ride spurs in the earth, hear the myth say.
Ride the Navajo trail. Every scar on my hide is a part of the tale. I fell, bled, cried, but I never stayed frail. Thunder in my chest, I was born to derail. Ride till the daylight fails. From the ghost of the past to the break of the veil. If I die on this ride, let him carve in the shale. He turned pain into flame on the Navajo trail.
Yeah, see the old film flicker in the vinyl hiss. Black hat silhouette in the primal mist. Rival lists, every doubt is a final twist. I'm the plot they ain't planned in the writer's wrist. I'm a live action legend in the dead man's reel. Turn a tear to a steel, every setback real. Got a past full of rust, but the trust won't peel. When the trust funds faith, then the fate gets sealed. I've been chased by the shame of a lost tribe. Watch pride choke hope till the songs drive. Long rides through the wrong sides of a raw life. Now I cross lines, turn a fault line to a launch site. Double meanings in my breathing, every phrase stacked. I don't just snap, I collapse, whole waveforms laid back. Cave walls in my brain where the flames act. Paint frames of my pain while the drums crack.
Ride the Navajo trail. Every scar on my hide is a part of the tale. I fell, bled, cried, but I never stayed frail. Thunder in my chest, I was born to derail. Ride till the daylight fails. From the ghost of the past to the break of the veil. If I die on this ride, let him carve in the shale. He turned pain into flame on the Navajo trail.
I don't pray for an easy road, I just pray for a steady hold. If the sky wanna break, then let it explode. I've been walking through fire with a heavy load, but I keep on, teeth on edge. Heart like a drum and steel claw chest. If the world wanna test, let it press. I'm blessed, every breath is a bet that I'll beat that death.
Ride the Navajo trail. Every scar on my hide is a part of the tale. I fell, bled, cried, but I never stayed frail. Thunder in my chest, I was born to derail. Ride till the daylight fails. From the ghost of the past to the break of the veil. If I die on this ride, let him carve in the shale. He turned pain into flame on the Navajo trail.
Yeah, she said you ride like the credits won't roll. I said I ride like the edits won't hold. Every frame flame, camera crane on a slow pull. Aim for the same lane, bang, let the soul glow. We in a small town, down a chrome counter, cheap coffee steam. You draw hard on the glass, tracing out both our dreams. I'm raw footage, jump cuts, all my thoughts on the screen. You director's chair, stare shot action cut through my scheme. You got a drawl and a doctorate in difficult man. Turn my monologue to a dialogue, scripted again. I'm a split second from slipping, you flipping this instead I win. Your whisper edits the end, it makes the villain my twin. You said we two desperados, but I'm betting on you. I said I'm too dead tomorrow from regretting the truth. We both laughed and we crashed on the boom from the back of the room. Blocked hats, one match, strike Spurs on the moon.
Ride, we rhyme in the middle. High noon, hearts pulled like a fiddle. If life ain't wild, you're my one clear view. Every scene turns gold when I fall toward you. We ride, we fight, but we land in the laughter. Outlaw love, but we edited the chapter.
If fate draw first, I'm still reaching for you.
Bang, every scene ends bright when I fall toward you. Yeah. You got a habit of handling hurt like a joke in a show. Fake smile on the mic, then you choke when it's slow. I see the slip in your lip when you sip, hands tremble below. You toss lines, I catch lies, still I never let go. You said your father vanished, left a jacket, a ring. I see you wear it like a question every winter and spring. You keep the stories in your pocket, say they don't mean a thing, but I can hear the hidden credits when the telephone rings. Your tongue twist, quick wit, slick scripts and it can frame. But I can spot the panic in the pattern of your grammar and shame. You call it comic relief, I call it damage you tame. You call it tragic motif, I call it family name. So let me stand in your shot, let the camera pan wide. I'll be the echo in the canyon when your courage runs dry. You be the hand on the holster, I'll be calming your eye. If the whole plot collapses, we improvise to survive. You do that right, we rhyme in the middle. High noon, hearts pulled tight the fiddle. If life ain't wild, you're my one rear view. Every
I draw the frame.
You change the verdict,
I change my name.
you cue the music,
I lose the shame.
we roll the credit, stay the same.
I was a clip in a can thrown to the floor.
I took the reel from the trash that stitched open the door.
I was a stunt, gone bad, fall flat, crowd wanted more.
I turned a fall to a flight, now you land where you soar. Right, we rhyme in the middle. High noon, hearts pull, take a fiddle.
I was raised with a horseshoe hung, crooked on brick, cowboy jacket, little outlaw with the book and the beat. Spit scripts, every sentence like a splinter of flint. Spark friction in the kitchen, turn the vision to prints. Click in the corner, chop the sheriffs and Spurs. Old crooner on the record, now it's buried in slurs. Flip the yodel to a whale, make the canyon erupt. Put a lasso on the sample, make it drag through the dust. They said, kid, pick a lane, I pick gravel and glass. Kick gravel in the gravel pit, I'm laughing in class. Silver screen saddle, I was studying frame. Saw the hero ride alone, I put my blood in his name. From the 5-cent manny to the backstage pass. Turn the popcorn bucket to a briefcase stash. Every ghost town billboard, I recited it twice. Now the script's in my fists like I'm gripping the vice.
Yeah, from the leanest shacks to the big surround sound. I was riding with the dream through a one-horse town. Got my boots in the dirt, got my head in the clouds. I'm the last one left, I'ma make them proud. From the flicker on the screen to the stage lights now. I was broke in the back, I'm the voice in the crowd. If they said I was done, they were joking out loud. I was lost in the dust, now I'm spurred up.
I got a 6-shot stanza every bar in a row, but I hosted the aggression, let the character grow. Double meaning in the dialogue, I'm righting the wrongs. I turn a wanted poster to a write-up of songs. Little kid at the counter, traded quarters for wax. Now I'm quartering the sample, making borders collapse. Spur sparks when I walk, call it friction to fate. Every step a frame advance, I've been clicking through hate. I was chafed by the ropes that they wrapped on my wheel. Tried to hitch me to a post, I went galloping still. Every critic on the porch, rocking chairs in a row. Trying to tell me how to shoot, they ain't carried the show. I got dust on my lungs, but the breath won't quit. I've been coughing up quotes, you can etch and brick. If you're stuck in a stall, hear this hoop beat pound. You can ride from the dirt to a spurred up crowd.
Whoa. From the leanest shacks to the big surround sound. I was riding with the dream through a one-horse town. Got my boots in the dirt, got my head in the clouds. I'm the last one left, I'ma make them proud. From the flicker on the screen to the stage lights now. I was broke in the back, I'm the voice in the crowd. If they said I was done, they were joking out loud. I was lost in the dust, now I'm spurred up crowned.
Yeah, still riding, still riding.
Yeah,
Still riding.
I took the long road back from the Badlands. Backpack packed with the bad plans. Black mask, last laugh, fast cash in the trash can. That path was a sand trap. Flashback, mom humming old songs in the broke down sedan on a crack ramp. Now I'm cutting up the past on a pad, let it clap with no wax slash. Cowboy flicking the brain pan, frame by frame with a pain brand. Rain dance in the same van, pain hand, prints with a shame land. We're sampling the chop that happy trails on a loop in the wasteland. Turn fate into a freight train, break chains just to change hands. Young me in the TV glow, late show, late night, face low. Hero on the screen, riding out, never die, just face slow. Thought one day I'ma change roles, from the chase kid to the main show. Now I lace flows, every take's bold, every take tolls, but I stay home.
Happy trails, but I ain't done riding. Bruised knuckles on the range, still guiding. From the dirt to the stage, I'm rising. We fall down, but we don't stop climbing. Happy trails, see the dust behind us. Turn the scars into stars and find us. If you're lost on the road, remind ya. We ride out every down right beside ya.
I was the outcast, last pick, math class, scribbling rap smiths. Past tense, now I crack rich. Palm this craft like a blacksmith. Cast myths in the facts with a backflip. Every ad-lib doing axis spins. Every line like a matchstick. Lightning pass through the ash drifts. They told me quit, I decoded it. Turn go home, kick the golden script. Now overs on devotion. Quick every motion, the focus shift from hopelessness to the open riff. With a twang hit on the vocal licks. Where it goes to the groove like hold a rib. I hold against, never host the lips. I got a brain full of film score scenes. More vivid than billboards. Real war with the was riding on fumes, now I glide right through. Every goodbye taught me how to fight through. Every closed gate turned to a drive right through. Happy trails, but I ain't done riding. Bruised knuckles on the range, still guiding. From the dirt to the stage, I'm rising. We fall down, but we don't stop climbing. Happy trails, see the dust behind us. Turn the stars into stars that find us. If you're lost on the road, remind you, we ride out every day right beside you. We ride it. Happy trails to you, till we meet again. Still happy trails to you, till we meet again. Still riding.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play.
Born where the porch light buzz, hiccup in the yard, rust on the hub. Mama in the drive with the double shift eyes. Pop hit the couch when the factory died. Whole town kept its pain on mute. Numb in the stands, face paint, cheap booze. Flags in the wind, big talk, blank checks. Knees on the grass, names on necks. They promised us acres of someday soon, then sold our fields for a glass boardroom. Watched them pave our dreams in tar, bar by bar. They shrank our heartland, small as a jar.
Home, home on the range, where the lost try to outrun the shame, where hard-spoken word cuts deeper than rain, and we pray for a sunrise that stays the same. Home, home on the range, built from calloused hands and unpaid days. If the world drives past, let it speed on by. This dirt spells my name in the open sky.
Bus learned out first thing. Teachers say leave, chase bright big screens. But grandpa's in the kitchen with one good knee, saying boy, all roots need a field that's free. I seen friends trade boots for a one-way plane. Came back thinking home was a washed out stain, till the night the sirens cut right through town. Single watch shook, whole street knelt down. Neighbor's boy slipped, couldn't dodge that grief. Bleachers filled up, all eyes one seat. We passed plates, passed hats, passed time. Found out even broke folks still come down. We don't got much, but we hold that tight. Farmhouse glow in the blackout night.
Home, home on the range, where we still find light in the strangest days, where a kind spoken word feels bigger than fame, and we raise every voice when we say your name. Home, home on the range, you can count every scar, still we stay. If the map turns red, if the headlines lie, this dirt spells our names in the open sky.
I was halfway gone, suitcase packed. One more mile, no looking back. Then I saw that fence line bend and fade. Every story I am started in that clay. So I turned that car around slow, heartstrings. Whispered, I'm not lost, I'm just home on the range.
Home, home on the range, where we trade old hurt for a brand new day, where seldom is heard that crashing blame, and the sky feels clear in its own rough way. Home, home on the range. If I leave, this place still stays. So I plant my hope where the dust runs high. range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
You were raised on black and white frames, driving scenes. I was raised with the sirens painted the screens. You hum old themes from a lost frontier. I'm decoding every whisper and you're breathing right here. You collect crack records, I collect crack roads. You like soft echoes, I like overloads. Feel your hand in my jacket, tugging me slow. Saying edge of the cliff, that's exactly where we go.
Start walking your way, you start walking mine. We meet in the middle, meet that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, cause we both give a little. There ain't no road too long when we meet in the middle.
I like quiet rooms, curtains half drawn, sweet tea, slow talk, old love songs. Me, I like court dates, dodge long nights long. Fast thoughts backstage, can't stay calm. Yet your laugh cuts through my static, surgical clean. My habits hazardous, yours keep the surface serene. You say you're not your history, you're what you choose. I say you're the script that I never meant to lose. She sings in sepia, I think in chrome. But every time we lock eyes, both of us feel home. Two timelines tangled in the same frame rate. Slow dance on a fault line, sharing the same fate.
I start walking away, you start walking mine. We meet in the middle, meet that old Georgia pine. We gain a lot of ground, cause we both give a little. There ain't no road too long when we meet in the
You and me, scene after scene, no cut, no wire. All credits in your reflection. Meet in the middle of the fire.
Boot sink, mud slick, late autumn chill. Tray wagon creeks, pack wheat, stack still. Lantern swing, flame shake, long road uphill. Every mile in my mind, just a blank unfilled. Till I catch that chant from the far tree line. Voice weaves soft through the tall grass blind. She step out, beat, work bright, dark hair tied. Calm step, eyes sharp like they read my mind. She speaks slow, my tongue twist, words collide. Yet her laugh cut clean through the space between sides. They the people, they the creek, they every stone. Name 3 stars, set it forth, make go home. But I move, stay rooted where I stand. Like the dirt itself reached up, grab my hand. One glance, home past, and a flash felt small. Like I've been wide awake, but I slept through it all. Cherokee Moonrise, pull me through the pine. I was lost in the dark, now I'm crossing that line. Every breath that she takes, feel like it's tangled with mine. I ain't here for the gold, I'm here for her eyes. Cherokee Moonrise, echo in my chest. World draw guns, we just draw one breath. If the valley turn loud, we'll still walk blessed. Cherokee Moonrise, I follow no rest. Campfire glow, shadows jump, stories unwind. Old man spit fear, split worlds in his mind. Boy, that side, that tongue, that tribe ain't ours. Talk big, talk coward, heart, small power. But I met her where the creek been hushed on the bank. Water ran clear around the moss and the plank. She taught names for the bluebird seeds in the ground. I taught clumsy jokes, made her laugh too loud. Her fingers traced paths in the damp red clay. Drew circles, paths crossing, then wipe them away. Said your people build lines, cut the land in two. We plant, we share, then they tell us move. My jaw locked, same burn, heat in my throat. All that iron in my card felt cheap, felt broke. So I tossed one nail in the current, watched it sink. Tiny thing vanish, but it changed how I think. Cherokee
coming, I can hear that grind. Maps on tables, cut the hills in lines, but her hand on mine, that's a truer sign than any ink a stranger could define. If the wagons roll, if the flags get raised, if the smokestack choke out the morning haze, I choose this creek, choose that look she gave, trade every paid wage just to keep that game. Cherokee Moonrise, pull me through the pine. I was lost in the dark, now I'm crossing that line. Every breath that she takes, feel like it's tangled with mine. I ain't here for the past, I'm here for her. Cherokee Moonrise, echo in my chest. World shout hate, we just share one breath. If they write our fate, we'll still write what's left. Cherokee Moonrise, I follow no rest. Yeah. Cherokee Moonrise, I follow no rest. I'm a rock in the creek, that back pull current. Rheotaxis is my name when the banks start burning. Flow turn fierce, I swim straight at the surge. Every backward drag just sharpens the urge. Chrome on the hip like a sheriff's promise, but I'm dressed like sin, whole fit too honest. Spit like a judge with a hangman temper. Whole squad wired like a live round center. Roy Rogers on the wax, that hiss, that crackle. Book in the box, every pop like shrapnel. Dusty draw flip, now the legend swearing. Turn the TV off, it's a war horse pairing. John Wayne stride through the door like move. Boots hit tile, whole room improved. Two ghosts from a reel, now the reel's on fire. They step from the film, step straight in the desire. They the meanest on the range, that's a goddamn fact. Roy Rogers, John Wayne, bring the old west back. Rheotaxis, turn the weight in the fist in the full clip range. Superheroes in the dust, put your life on the page. Yeah. Toughest on the range, yeah, they ride like that. Every oath in their heart like a shotgun smack. When the world runs red and the law runs scared, you gon' pray these crazy motherfuckers were there. Barroom packed and the doors swing wide. Outlaws freeze when they lock those eyes. Roy grins, wicked spits. Which one talking? John cracks knuckles like concrete walking. Metal in the air, you can taste that threat. Someone breathe wrong, lose teeth, lose debt. One man twitches, hand near his belt. Roy says, sit the fuck down, whole table melts. John lights up with a calm, cold focus. Any brave soul's dead quiet. Locust and the floorboard creaks, that last fool rises. Thinks he the storm, just cheap disguises. Flick of the wrist, Roy's draw too slick. Gun bark once like shut up, bitch. Bottle explodes, but it ain't his skull. Just a warning shot that makes the room dull. Then John steps close, voice low, one shake, and you move on him. It's your life I'm taking. They the meanest on the range, that's a goddamn fact. Roy Rogers, John Wayne, bring the old west back. Where your rises turn the weight, in the lust in the full gut parade. Superheroes in the dust, put your life on the page. Yeah. Toughest on the range, yeah, they ride like that. Every oath in their heart like a shotgun smack. When the world runs red and the law runs scared, you gon' pray these crazy motherfuckers were there. Rheotaxis in the flood, push back, don't drift. Head straight into hell, make the current shift. 3 hats, 3 holsters, 1 long trail. Every wrong they face, they refuse to bail. Hey! If the crowd yell run, they say stand. Whole damn canyon in the palm of their hand. Rheo just breaks jaws and kicks teeth out. Placebo tactics, I hate laws, you get me now. They the meanest on the range, that's a goddamn fact. Roy Rogers, John Wayne, bring the old west back. Rheotaxis, turn the myth in the fist in the full clip range. Superheroes in the dust, put your life on the page. Toughest on the range, yeah, they ride like that. Every oath in their heart like a shotgun smack. When the screen fades out and the credits roll down, you will wish these crazy motherfuckers were there. Step in the current, I'm carving the course. Rheotaxis in my cortex, I'm charting the force. Every step upstream, that's a bargain with storms. Lightning in my language, every part of it forms. I'm a dark room architect, sparking the form. Turn our heartbeats, argument to art in a form. Phantom fingertips, flicker on the fader's assist. I enlist every whisper in the chamber to twist. They drift from the corners, coalescing in clicks. Old cowboy chords bending, echo pressed in the mix. Real dust, hiss, hiss, turn the crackle to scripts. I'm stitching dead decades in the present day flips. Silver screen scenes bleed between each frame.
freeze one moment, make it speak my name. I can lead that motion like a stream through stone. Every ghost in the groove trying to feed my tone. Rheotaxis, I move with the flow. Call the spirits when the beat gets low. From the canyon of the wax to the glow of the chrome, I'll make the river run wild, then I ride it home. Rheotaxis, I bend that way, turn pressure into love I can't misplace. From the black lacquer spit to the steel that mold, I'll make the river run wild, then I ride it home. Ride it home. I'm an upstream outlaw, outlast doubt. Every setback set, I'ma route that out. Turn a closed steel gate to a countdown now. When the one hits lift, let the small crowd howl. NPC snap like a jaw on prey. Every path press blessed, every raw word sprayed. I don't talk about blame, I resolve my weight. Turn a deep buried ache to a strong limb gate. Love song, stitched in the script, it's a flip book flare. Frame after frame till the flick runs bare. You were there in the hiss, in the thin night air, in the tremolo twang and the twin time snare. That's real to real romance, rugged and brave. Every loop that I build is a vow I engrave. If the tide rush hard, I adjust, don't cave. I align with the surge till it floods my wave. Rheotaxis, I move with the flow. Call the spirits when the beat gets low. From the canyon of the wax to the glow of the chrome, I'll make the river run wild, then I ride it home. Rheotaxis, I bend that wave, turn pressure into love I can't misplace. From the black like a spin to the steel that mold, I'll make the river run wild, then I ride it home. Ride it home. Ride it home. They rise when the needle falls. They glide through the fractured halls. They guide every fractured thought till the stream turns steel and the steel runs soft, yeah. Upstream in the maze of frames, every cut, every fade, every stray blue flame. I stay tuned, stay true when the cold wind knocks. I don't break, I break that shock in the locks. Rheotaxis, I move with the flow. Call the spirits when the beat gets low. From the canyon of the wax to the glow of the chrome, I'll make the river run wild, then I'll ride it home. Rheotaxis, I bend that way, turn pressure into lab I can't misplace. From the black lacquer spin to the steel that mold, I'll make the river run wild, then I'll ride it home. Ride it home.
Spurs on the floor of the sound stage. Hot lamps burn on the brown suede jacket. Wayne in a chair with a slow draw stare saying, kid, you sure you wanna outlast this? Cue card shaking a terrified grip. Boom mics dip when the crowd stands up. Rheotaxis smirks with a clenched up fist. Roll that reel, I'm about to wake dust up. Cut to the close up, real tick sideways. Color gets scratched in the shortbread frames. Cameraman curses in the cramped back hallway. Paper cup coffee in a long shot crane. Rio steps once and the floor gets liquid. Old tape flickers, the set goes thin. He leans to the lens with a half crooked wrist. From here on out, I'm living in fear.
I'm stuck in the ride. Ride your show, fast forward, rewind, but I won't let go. Every frame that you play, that you pause, that you hold is a piece of my heart in your video. Got John Wayne frozen on the side of the screen, while you mouth my lines like a late night dream. If you love this flick, then you love my soul. I'm looping your life on a West Coast road.
Lot turns to a dirt road backdrop, fake town fronts and a plywood fence. Saddle on the rail with a tag from props, but the wind feels sharp when the sunset bends. Rail in the grain of the 12-inch groove, pop and hiss in the background blur. When the DJ drops that cowboy croon, you can feel his breath in the chorus words. A Kai in the lap of a basement genius, chopping that yeehaw last to a scream. Kick drum hits like a 4-car pile up, hi-hat scatter like a cut chase scene. Tap that pad, get the outlaw talking, sync those lips with a modern kiss. Every time your fingers hit play on the Walkman, that's another brief second that you spend in his grip.
I'm stuck in the ride. Watch your show, fast forward, rewind, but I won't let go. Every frame that you play, that you pause, that you hold is a piece of my heart in your video. Got John Wayne frozen on the side of the screen, while you mouth my lines like a late night dream. If you love this flick,
Projector hum in a motel room. Late night glow on your tired face. You trace my name in the flickered bloom. Like you're scared it'll burn away. Rheotaxis rides on the edge of the frame. Face half hidden in a boomtown kiss. You say stay to a paint stunt double, but the one in the cellulite is him you miss. I'm stuck in the Roy Rogers show. Fast forward, rewind, but I won't let go. Every frame that you play, that you pause, that you hold is a piece of my heart in your video. Got John Wayne frozen on the side of the screen. While you mouth my lines like a late night dream. If you love this flick, then you love my soul. I'm looping your life on a West Coast road.
Yeah, out in the distance, sun bleeding orange and red. Silver mane shining while he's lowering his head. Old boots creak as Roy's walking slow on the sand. Whispers you and me forever, steady stroking his hand. Every close call, he was leaning on that back of gold. Lean frame flying while they're weaving through a path so cold. Bandits in the canyon, bullets carving the air. Trigger heard danger in the rumble, pulled his partner from there. He remembers when the crowds used to scream both names. Every poster in the county had their face both framed. Directors yelling action, but the feeling was true. When the camera stopped rolling, it was still just two. A man and his partner standing deep in the dust and light. The world getting louder, but they're breathing in another night. Roy tracing every memory in that gentle mane. Knows he can't explain it, so he's talking through the aching pain.
Ride, trigger, ride through the ending of the frame. Trigger head on my feel. Every tear, every flame. If the credits roll, I'm still calling out your name. Cause a cowboy's heart only beats for one the same. Ride, trigger, ride. Hear the cheering in the rain. Every time I fall, you are breaking off the chain. If I fade from view and the pictures start to stain, I'm a silhouette leaning on you, whispering your name.
Backlot nights, you would talk to him in quiet tones. Saddle hanging sideways, but it felt just like a private home. Feeding little treats from his pocket, laughing at the way. Trigger nudge his shoulder just to tell him it'll be okay. Studios changed, newer faces in the dressing room. Younger riders chasing roles, racing into second bloom. But when the office slowed, when the phones wouldn't ring, Trigger never flinched once, still ready for anything. Roy's voice shaking as he buckles that war no strap. Guess they finally caught his partner in a torn old trap. But if they write me out, try to push me off the screen, they can't erase the gallop of the blood we've seen. He can hear the first cheer from a black and white crowd. Little kids smiling in the front, screaming loud. Every frame flickers in his mind like a dream he knew. Every leap you took made the legend of the man feel true.
Ride, trigger, ride through the ending of the frame. Keep your head on my feel. Every tear, every flame. If the credits roll, I'm still calling out your name. Cause a cowboy's heart only beats for one the same. Ride, trigger, ride. Hear the cheering in the rain. Every time I fall, you are breaking off the chain. If I fade from view and the pictures start to stain, I'm a silhouette leaning on you, whispering your name.
They call me hero, called you prop on a paper page. But you were holding up my soul through a later rage. Every closed up, we were frozen in a perfect frame. But behind it all, you were more than just a famous name. When they dim the lights, when the reels start to slow, when the stage hands pack up and it's time to go, Roy leans close, tears drying in the colder air. Might be just us now, but I swear I'm there.